and thank you for joining us on another episode of Exploring Resources with Josh. Today we are going to be taking a look at the National Museum for African American History and Culture. Let's go ahead and get started. So here we are on the National Museum of African American History website. You can see up here, the website is NMAAHC.si.edu, and then you can look under Explore and then /exhibitions. So this is the page that you come to in the on the home page, and it gives you a bunch of different exhibitions that you can go through. Because of the COVID-19, we are unable to actually visit the museum, and so they have created a virtual museum that you can go through and check it out. So you have a century in the making, and you can read more about that. You have a Changing America, Ches Baldwin, City of Hope, and you can see a little snippet down here. So City of Hope in 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference launched the Poor People's Campaign, a national multi-ethnic and multicultural movement to demand equal access to economic opportunities and security for all people. And you can read more about that. Let's go ahead and click on it. So if we scroll down here, you have an article, and then you can check out the exhibition experiences here. And as you scroll through these, there will be different pictures you can look at. This is showing a mule train from Mississippi going through the city of Washington, D.C. So that was part of the civil rights movement there. And then once you are done, you can click this arrow to go back to the top. And if you click that back arrow on your web browser, then you can check out more. There is quite a bit on here, so you can look at some of the pictures, read the different articles, and learn about the different exhibits in the African American Museum in Washington, D.C. Different places, different cities, different people who you might not have known about were a part of the civil rights movement. And there are a lot of different things here to learn about. You can read more for each one of those different areas. And then maybe Sunday, you can go visit the National African American Museum for History and Culture. As always, we want to thank you for joining us today. This is brought to you by Center for Success. We enjoy spending this new form of community with you, and we hope you will join us next time on another episode of Exploring Resources with Josh. See you then.